Welcome back to my Out of the Problem Into the Solution video blog series for chronic pain management. Today, I'd like to talk about the role of mindfulness and cognitive behavioral restructuring and the importance of stopping suffering with chronic pain. So, let's start with mindfulness. Mindfulness is the ability for me to be grounded and centered right here, right now, in the present. And sometimes I do that by using my five senses. I look around and what do I see? I see colors, I see my dog, I see a waterfall behind me. What do I hear? I hear birds. I hear the breeze. I hear the waterfall. I hear a cooing bird in the distance. What do I smell? I smell flowers. What do I taste? I taste gratitude. So let's see, what do I taste? I taste tea. And what do I touch? I feel my hands. I feel my face and head. I feel the structure of the cloth on an umbrella. I just want to use all these senses to be right here, right now. And when I do mindfulness meditation, I want to keep my focus on just being super focused. So that's part of it. Then we want to talk about cognitive behavioral restructuring, and simply that means how to identify mistaken beliefs, skewed perceptions, the self-defeating or negative thinking patterns I have that lead to uncomfortable emotions, and the combination of those thoughts and emotions lead to self-defeating urges or impulses, and that plus a decision leads to bad behavior or self-defeating behavior in many cases. So I need to take a look at that, and when it comes to a pain flare-up, so I've had a few pain flare-ups the past week. One was a migraine, and yesterday was low back pain from overdoing it, setting up my patio furniture. And the first thing I did was notice, oh, this is really bad. And then I caught myself because that thought actually distorts or amplifies my perception of the pain signals. So I need to say, oh, I overdid it. I need to implement immediately my pain flare-up plan, which I did. And then I had to do some pacing for the rest of the day and being mindful again, being mindful of my body mechanics, my ergonomics. And so mindfulness can be there too. But mindfulness is also being aware of my thoughts. There's a old Zen saying, goes back a long time, is it says, let your thoughts flow in through the front door. Let your thoughts flow out through the back door. But don't serve them tea, or they'll stay around forever. So not all of my thoughts are going to lead to positive outcomes when I'm having a pain flare-up. Those are the ones I need to let go of and replace them with more positive. That's part of the restructuring process. I need to come up with positive challenges to self-defeating thoughts. I need to come up with immediate relaxation response tools to bring my stress levels down and to deal with my emotional regulation. I need to put myself in time out to get my stress down so I can reflect on what got me to where I needed a timeout, and more importantly, what's my next right step to get out, and then I need to implement that plan. So pause, relax, reflect, decide, and then do. That's the formula I use. It's a 5-step process. And that's part of what I do when I want to implement cognitive behavioral restructuring when I'm working with patients. However, I need to practice what I teach for my own self. And sometimes that's challenging, and it's also humbling. And I want to stay teachable. To me, humble means teachable. And mindfulness and cognitive behavioral restructuring are really good tools for me to use, And I think they can be very important tools for you also. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you at my future blog.